Did you know that over 1,000 years ago, China was already inventing gadgets that would blow your mind today? Let's dive into the story of the ancient Chinese innovation that changed the world, the mechanical clock tower by Song. Picture this. It's the 11th century, and while Europe was mostly relying on sundials and water clocks, Song, a brilliant Chinese polymath, built a massive clock tower in Kaifeng, the capital of the Song Dynasty, that was way ahead of its time. This wasn't just any clock. It was a complex astronomical clock powered by water, gears, and an ingenious escapement mechanism, which controlled the clock's movement with precision. Imagine a huge tower, almost 40 feet tall, filled with giant bronze wheels, wooden figurines that moved on cue, and an armillary sphere representing the heavens, all working together to keep time and track celestial events. Song didn't just create a clock. He integrated science, engineering, and art, making it possible to measure hours, days, and even lunar phases accurately. This technology was so advanced that it predated similar European clocks by several centuries. Plus, it was a public marvel, demonstrating the Song Dynasty's mastery of technology and their fascination with astronomy. The clock tower wasn't just a timekeeper, it was a symbol of human ingenuity and the quest to understand our place in the universe. What's even more fascinating, Song wrote a detailed treatise explaining the clock's design, ensuring his knowledge could be passed down. So next time you glance at your watch or phone clock, think about this ancient marvel that ticked away in medieval China, shaping the future of timekeeping. Makes you wonder, what other forgotten inventions from history are waiting to surprise us? But let's dive deeper into the story of Song and his remarkable clock tower. Song was not just an inventor, he was a scholar, a statesman, and a scientist who mastered various fields including astronomy, engineering, pharmacology, and cartography. His clock tower was the pinnacle of his scientific career, embodying his vision of combining practicality with the pursuit of knowledge. The clock tower was not only a timekeeping device, but also an astronomical observatory. The armillary sphere on top of the tower was designed to model the celestial sphere, allowing observers to track the movements of the stars, planets, and the moon with extraordinary precision. This was crucial for agricultural planning, navigation, and even for imperial rituals that required exact timing based on celestial events. What made Song's clock truly revolutionary was its escapement mechanism, a device that controls the release of energy in mechanical clocks to regulate the movement of gears and hands. While primitive escapements existed before, Song's design was among the earliest known to use a chain drive system linked to a water wheel, which continuously powered the clock. This innovation allowed the clock to run smoothly and accurately over long periods without manual winding, a concept that would later become fundamental in clockmaking worldwide. The construction of the clock tower was an engineering marvel. The tower was constructed with a sturdy wooden frame, housing an intricate system of bronze gears and wheels, some nearly 3 feet in diameter. These gears meshed perfectly to drive various components, including the striking of bells and the movement of wooden figurines that marked the passage of time visually. The wooden figures, arranged on different levels, would emerge to announce the hour or perform symbolic actions, making the clock not only a scientific instrument, but also a public spectacle that captured the imagination of the people. Song's treatise, known as the Xinyi Xiangfa Yao, New Design for an Armillary Clock, meticulously documented the design and function of the clock. This detailed manual included diagrams, descriptions of mechanical principles, and instructions for maintenance. Thanks to this documentation, the knowledge of Song's clock was preserved, influencing later generations and providing historians with invaluable insights into Song Dynasty technology. Although Song's clock tower was eventually dismantled, its legacy endured. It represented a leap forward in mechanical engineering and astronomical science, influencing not only Chinese inventors, but also indirectly the development of mechanical clocks in Europe centuries later. The story of Song challenges the common notion that mechanical clock technology originated solely in medieval Europe, highlighting the rich and interconnected history of human innovation. The Song Dynasty itself was a period of remarkable technological advancement in China. Beyond Song's clock, inventors and scholars made significant progress in printing technology with movable type, advancements in metallurgy, compass navigation, and even early forms of gunpowder weaponry. This era was marked by a spirit of curiosity and experimentation, supported by a sophisticated bureaucracy that valued science and education. Understanding the context in which Song worked helps us appreciate the clock tower not just as an isolated invention, but as part of a larger cultural and scientific movement. So when you look at your modern watch or glance at the time on your smartphone, remember that the roots of timekeeping run deep into history, stretching back to ingenious minds like Song's. His clock tower, with its blend of artistry, science, and engineering, reminds us that human creativity knows no bounds, and that innovations from the past continue to shape our present and future. What other marvels might be hidden in the annals of history, waiting to be rediscovered? Perhaps the next great leap in technology is inspired by the forgotten genius of ancient inventors like Song. The story of the clock tower is a testament to the enduring human quest to understand time and the cosmos, a pursuit that continues to inspire scientists, engineers, and dreamers around the world today.